Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining me is Ruth Crowell, CEO of LBMA, the preeminent standard-setting body for global wholesale market for precious metals, to discuss trading data in silver and what's going to drive the price of gold in 2021. Ruth, it's great to see you as always. Welcome back to Trade Talks. And before we get into silver, give us an overview of the London precious metals market size as it is now.
Sure. Going into the beginning of January, which has felt like one of the longest months of my life, we had really healthy stocks. So over 578.8 billion US dollars worth of gold sitting in London, yet another record-breaking month. We also had healthy stocks in terms of silver and an average daily volume of 62.5 billion US dollars trading in London on the gold side of things.
And silver has recorded an exceptional run for a number of reasons. What are you seeing with the silver price volume and within the trading data?
So in terms of the price itself, certainly there's been big fluctuations in the past 7 days. So the silver price gained about 15.4%, which might seem like really big numbers, but silver can be quite a volatile market. It's not unprecedented in terms of swing. Certainly, if you look back to last year, from sort of a mid-March low up till September, you saw a rise of about 140%. As one trader always put it to me, they don't call it the widowmaker for nothing. You can see big changes in terms of silver, and we certainly have seen that in the last 7 days. I think what's perhaps unprecedented is the amount of media attention that this has attracted. And I think it's not clear what has been driving this, but I think what is clear is that the London market itself demonstrated liquidity as well as durability, as despite the speculation and the high volumes, you had no interruption in terms of trading and settlement. And just to say in terms of volume, you had over 1 billion ounces traded both on Monday and Tuesday this week. This isn't the absolute high. I think we saw that in the summer of 2019, but still really strong numbers, particularly going in where the average daily volume was about 325 million ounces. So you're having over 3 times the amount traded on 2 days already this year. So it's been an exciting week for silver.
And LBMA released its precious metals forecast survey. What are the top 3 movers for gold in 2021?
So a lot of focus on this here is the United States. So you're looking at negative or falling US interest rates, a weaker US dollar, or US fiscal monetary policy. I think everyone's watching to the United States in terms of the change in administration and how that's going to affect the economy, as well as the COVID crisis in terms of its ongoing impact. And I think while our forecasters put that in before some of the changes in the last few weeks, a lot of this has already been proven true. So I'd really encourage people, if they haven't taken a look at the overall forecasters, both views in terms of drivers, but also in terms of price, to please have a look at that. We bring them together on an annual basis from the world's leading banks and other traders to give a demonstration of where they think metals are going to get to this year.
And what about the other 3 major metals markets?
It's a really bullish outlook for all metals this year. I think forecasters are predicting double-digit increases for all 4 metals, so it's not just gold. But silver in particular, going back to a bit of the theme of the week, is still expected to be the top performer, expected to outperform gold by 3 times in 2021. So I think it's been off to an exciting start, but more to come.
And Ruth, to wrap up here, where can investors get access to the LBMA data?
Well, you can either go direct to Nasdaq and get the daily trade volumes and how that's broken down, both in terms of product as well. So we talk a lot about the total volume, but you can see spot, options, forwards, etc., or on your Bloomberg terminal.
All right. Appreciate the insight as always. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks, and thanks for joining me. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.